Knock, knock.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
How come I never seen that answer? I thought it was just being honest last time, but this one was way more funnier. Ooh, check out this cat.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why. It only matters that it's pale blue.
I'll tell Manuela.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god. I feel like I know where it is. I think Casper has it.
Oh, Professor.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Dude. That's not a... That's not a cloth. Oh my god. Major sniffer. Oh god. Yes, the entrance hall. I don't think we've been around here. At least I don't think. This has Eloise here.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh, he's gone. I was gonna say, is there another cutscene happening? Nope. He's actually just going out on his mission.
We will accompany you if any of you run into trouble.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Thank you, my good
Settled
sir.
in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do
Like
know about the
fish?
pond behind the dining hall, right?
Fish.
You can fish there. Give it a try.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, this is the marketplace. It's a very small market, actually. I really honestly thought there'd be more to this. You can buy your weapons here. And then buy some armor here. This would look like... that would look like some art. And that looks like the blacksmith.
Well,
This looks like the big bridge that we're going to go across. Yeah, you can see one flying. It's so cool. This oh, it's Ferdinand.
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Geert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
That sounds like wishful thinking.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
God, he sounds like he's gonna go places someday. Also, those doors just open randomly. This is the cathedral, where I'm pretty sure this is where the opera classes are.
here's an idea. I hear the Eastern in order to, that is how.
Yep, this is the church. Oh yeah, and this is where you do song activities. Oh yeah. Shoot, do I want to do that instead? Yeah, talk to him.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macuel, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fodlan, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Collect information on the Western Church and report to Sedith. You may find it important among the students in the courtyard. Or an informant. So you mean just the west side of the church?
Bridget, Elmira, Besker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
I gained Dissident's Intel, or Dissident's Intel. Huh. I guess that's supposed to be it, so I can just head back to the cathedral. Go to Sedith. You can't really jump in this game, too. Not like there's any need for jumping, but I thought it would be pretty fun to do. Let me in. The character moves so fast that it doesn't have time to load in opening the doors to the cathedral.
Done. You have my thanks.
So, the rumors are spreading. Still, it may be ill-advised to move against fellow followers of the faith. Even so, this is good information to have. I thank you. Woo! Perfect. Now, let's see if we can go upstairs.
Hey! Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
And Lady Ray is
Lady with the unknown crest.
Is doubly so.
God, thank you so much, mister. There's some hair in the device. It looks just like my hair. Maybe he needs a few more strands.
You do seem to have a mark of the exception.
God, he really needs to experiment us about this crest.
Follow your example.
He really wants to experiment us about this. There is stuff we can do in the library. Yeah, collect recipes as well. There's also Ignatz.
Can't believe it.
Oh, classic cookbook. Oh, that's right. Those are the recipes.
If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
He's one that likes to keep his distance.
I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our
I
ancestors.
remember this now. I remember this. Holy shit. You're remembering so much now, Brian, of this game, and yet you have not played so far from this. I'm proud of you. So that's all the cookbooks. Now we can head back.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
He is definitely the brains. That's for sure. The creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all of the creatures upon it. By the goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. She could have stopped at animals. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heavens and of the earth. By way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous, and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north. A darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, and threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. The heroes experience unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. This power, passed through bloodlines, came to be known as the Crests. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called heroes as relics, and so the legend of a new age was born. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power, and thusly in their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. Yeesh. Told you humanity is doomed. Every time, man. Every time humanity touches something, it turns pure evil. There's some people that are good, but there's always people that are bad.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for sharing in the culinary arts with me. I can tell you have exceptional taste and must truly enjoy making all manner of food as much as you do eating it. You're welcome to use the kitchen whenever you please. There we go. So now we are able to cook with people. We can cook with Manuela. And it looks like it takes up one activity. Although I do like to go back to the cathedral and see how much activity a choir class takes.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh yeah, we still have to do this. I've been thinking about starting a choir and I need a volunteer who can help me get it off ground. Could you help me find some students who love music? Yep, find out which students are passionate about music. I know who one of them is. And she is not in this room. Oh, excuse me. As a matter of fact, yep, it's glowing on the map, so it has to be Dorothea.
Really?
Huh. That was right next to her. A choir sign-up sheet. Oh, wait, never mind. Was that next to her?
Truth is, mine.
I guess she still also talks about her panties. I mean, her wet cloth.
Hello.
Yeah, let me say first, I like to see what he wants to talk about.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know.
It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
But if you actually forget when your birthday is, then that's a problem.
Professor, it's not.
By the time.
I guess if you put it.
All right, what's this? A real battle this month, huh? I hear even the Knights of Saros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's a primer on it in my room. Give it a read. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters and pursue it to get up to speed. Okay, so we can do battalions.
My savior.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm sure there are more music lovers around the monastery, so feel free to invite anyone to participate in choir practice. Now we have a new activity to do. Okay, so it takes up one activity day. It looks like Ferdinand and Dorothea would like to participate. There's also Annette. Actually, hang on. I would probably want to have Annette and Lorenz take part of it, because I think it also raises their what is it? Affirmation or affinity? Well, anyway, let's do some choir practice.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Me. Something seems to be wrong with my throat.
Oh my god. Me. Bondsman, the three of you grew stronger, gained faith experience and authority experience. Oh my fucking god. Me. Oh my god. Was that something on the bench? Oh, it's just a cat. Hey there, Mr. Cat. Are you here to pray for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as well? Sure. Yes, I will. Oh my god. I never knew Lorenz can sing. Here it is. A book containing the basics of tactics. It doesn't look like it's been read much. Nice. Inventory. Access the items menu to use, store, take, or swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Access the abilities and combat arts menus to equip your units with what they've learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. And use the reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any for which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered are marked with a star. Okay. That's something to learn for later. So I think for right now, I feel like I want to do an activity. King of Bee Steak. A Dusker Bear Steak. Allies gain maxic HP by 3 for the rest of the month. Blessed Jelly gains luck +2 for the rest of the month. And Totate's Pike Hot Pot's Immortality Stew. Huh. Sure, King of Bee Steak.
Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more.
Did you just cast fire?
And hey, no peeking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, let's go. We now have temporary HP increase for the rest of the month. Perfect. So that finishes up the activities for this month. Now we just have to talk to our house leader, and that will be the end of the exploration.
For
For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared.
Ah, yes.
Do I look
We
bad
have
in
to
this?
train them.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
Faculty training.
Just as students have much to learn from other students, professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting.
You can increase your skills by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit from their wisdom. Okay. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. That's cool.
Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another, pending your approval, of course. If you become
Patent pending approval, of course.
partaking in the various activities around the monastery, you'll be able to talk to
Blue
them about
Justice,
such
trademark
things.
pending. To recruit students from the other houses, you'll need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It is easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up their support level with the students you like to recruit. Okay, so it's support level that makes the heart go up. And I guess like the happiness meter must be like their motivation or something like that. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. That's cool, actually. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's finish today's time.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Instruction. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experiences. As their skill levels increase, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instructions each month, your students may come to you with a question. They will be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a lecture, it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals. Students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Students study on their own and learn skill experiences according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals at any time using the goals menu. Okay.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or combat art. Okay.
A student's goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
As students improve from instructing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths of your own choosing.
How motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes.
Yeah, this is where the motivation comes in.
I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try your best to motivate everyone, so that they, in turn, will try hard with their assignments and activities.
You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery.
At the Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another.
Have you heard about the certification exams? They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier, and those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
When you pass a certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of high-tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. So this is where the teaching stuff begins. So let's see about instructing first. I would feel like Ferdinand has been doing so good here. We can see about what he's doing. Yeah, you can see his skill goals on the bottom right say Lance and Axe. I would feel like I want to do both of those first.
Never underestimate a noble. I am quite pleased. I am beginning to understand.
There is also heavy armor here. But I feel like I want to level these up first. Who is Dorothea's skill goals? Sword and Reason. And she also has something for light magic, but loses weakness. Yeah. I feel like she'd be good for her own skill goals here.
Everything went pretty well today. I appreciate your coach. Everything went pretty.
And then Edelgard. Edelgard has authority and axe. I would feel like I want to keep doing more axes.
I'm improving.
No, I feel like that'd be pretty much it. Let's check group tasks here. We have stable duty. Oh shit, okay. Well, it doesn't really seem like we can do any group tasks yet. Like, I'm not sure if we're able to even do flying skills and riding skills yet, and even heavy armor skills. So maybe we can't do group tasks yet. So I guess we can begin the lecture then.
May I ask a question, Professor?
I'm sorry, but you should probably just skip me. I don't have a question to ask. How would I even think of one? I have to remember, she's the shy one. You don't need to.
I guess I could do that. Thanks.
Alright, motivation increased. She even got a chuckle out of that one. Alright, not bad.
My efforts were not in vain.
She's got Axe Prowess level 2.
I will master this.
Ferdinand's got Lance Prowess level 2. I guess that should be it for the classes. So I guess for next time we'll focus on Bernadetta. And hopefully do some stuff with Hubert and Linhardt. Look at that, it's Raphael's birthday.
Thanks.
Thanks. So it looks like... Okay. I think if we check on the calendar here, this is our mission for the bandits. So we now have time to do battling. And then our next lecture is tomorrow. And then it's Saint Maquil Day. And then it's Mercedes' birthday. So I guess for right now, I can stop it here. I feel like I've done some massive progress here. I'm already on chapter 2. Oh, and I remember now, it was chapter 3, or was it chapter 4? Where there would actually be a point where you can do as many battles as you want and grind every single one of your characters so that you'll be ready for the coming story ahead. And you would probably also get some really good weapons to sell and all that to get some money. I feel like I've done some good progress, but maybe not as close as I did last time, even though there was like, what? I think we did like 3 or 4 sessions of this, but it feels like it's only done like 2 already. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that experience. It was a bit experiencing and interesting trying to get back into this, especially doing it solo for now, because I know Amanda loves this franchise and I would love to have her join in on this stuff. But maybe for the Golden Deer run. So next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we initiate a battle. Whoops. Yeah, we initiate a battle on the May of 18th of the Harpstring Moon. Probably just for a practice battle, but that's apparently what we're going to have to do. So until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode.